Ever feel like you're watching a movie and the plot just keeps getting crazier? Well, welcome to the courtroom, where reality is often stranger than fiction. Today, we're diving into some of the most unbelievable, hilarious, and downright baffling moments from inside the courtroom. These are the stories that prove you just can't make this stuff up. From disastrous road trips to financial fiascos, get ready for a wild ride. Let's start with a classic case of he said, she said, but with a twist. A young man takes his girlfriend's car, and things go south fast. He ends up hitting a fire hydrant, a stationary fire hydrant. His defense: he couldn't see it because of all the things hanging from her rearview mirror. The judge's response was priceless. Well, then why didn't you take those things off if you couldn't see? His reply: because I wasn't gonna move stuff around in her car. You can't help but laugh at the logic. It's like blaming the road for being there when you drive off it. You sound like an idiot, was the final verdict on that excuse. Then we have the complicated world of personal loans between friends and family. It always starts simple, right? I'll pay you back, they say. One woman explained she loaned money to a friend for a trip. His response: this is a free America. You didn't want to pay. You wouldn't have paid. It's a bold strategy. Let's see if it pays off. In another case, a man is questioned about receiving money from a woman. He argues, we would, go out to eat, or she would buy stuff for the house or things for the bills or whatever. But it wasn't like giving me money. The judge, completely unfazed, just cuts through the noise. It's a masterclass in getting to the point when everyone else is dancing around it. Sometimes, the excuses are so creative they're almost impressive. After leaving a rental property an absolute mess, one person's defense was a whirlwind tour of personal obligations. I was not there, ma'am, and she knew that. I was down in LA taking care of my mother-in-law. When that didn't work, the story changed. Then I was going on a trip to Atlanta. The judge's reaction? I don't care. It's a simple, powerful shutdown. It doesn't matter where you were. The mess was your responsibility. It reminds me of what my smart grandmother used to say: take your hands off the table and stand on your own 2 feet. And just when you think you've heard it all, someone tries to outsmart the system with a story that falls apart under the slightest pressure. A young woman claimed a man just offered her $100 out of the blue because an ATM wasn't working. The judge saw right through it, calling it a stupid defense and a stupid story for probably what isn't otherwise intelligent. Young lady, it's a classic case of trying to be too clever. As one judge wisely said, if you tell the truth, you don't have to have a good memory. These defendants clearly didn't get the memo. Their memories were so bad, you'd think they were inventing the story on the Whoa, wait. But the best moments are when the judge just has to lay down the law. One defendant kept interrupting, thinking it was his stage. The judge calmly stated, listen to me. Look at my eyes. I am gonna give you a chance to tell me your side of the story if you follow the rules. If you don't follow the rules, I'm just gonna say goodbye. It's that perfect mix of control and pure courtroom theater. And when a defendant keeps talking and digging themselves into a deeper hole, the judge just smiles and says, I love it when a game plan comes together. Keep talking. It's brilliant. You can almost see the trap snapping shut. In the end, what do we learn from these courtroom chronicles? We learn that hitting a stationary object is probably your fault. We learn that it was to loan is a terrible defense when you owe someone money. And most importantly, we learn that trying to outsmart a seasoned judge with a ridiculous story is a one-way ticket to getting called out on national television. Sometimes, you watch these cases and just think to yourself, you people actually deserve each other. It's the kind of drama you just can't script. What's the wildest excuse you've ever heard? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this trip into the absurd, make sure to like and subscribe for more content. See you next time.